when we come to these short programs, like in what we're doing for January, academically, you're not spread thin. You're not just kind of bopping from one obligation to the next, and here is all in one place. It's actually a fabulous learning environment because it allows you to really immerse in something. And that's the way I hope to teach it, and that's one of the things I like about it, is that I know my students aren't being pulled in this direction or that direction. They have this assignment for somewhere else that they have to follow through on. The reason why students often take advantage of the short-term programs is for momentum. They've been working towards, they find that what's been happening here at Landmark and that they're getting some positive flow forward. This is a chance just to keep that going. Fill in the kind of gaps or build on your load so that you can keep moving forward, but also to, in a practical sense, get those credits to go toward graduation. The flexibility I have as a teacher is to really do experiences that break down some of the boundaries, the time frames, and the kind of even the walls of the classroom, get outside of class, and do things a little off the schedule, that are a little different, more experiential, more exciting, more hands-on. I mean, I do work with the most inspiring students in the world. It would be hard for me to work somewhere else, given the type of students the opportunity I have to work with these young people who often have a pretty difficult history and are here, and the fact they're going on and still banging their head against that wall. All I try to do is make the wall a little softer. I don't know what I can do. There isn't a lot of leeway, so there's no warm-up time in the course. The course starts right away. So that transition is going to be challenging. The fact that almost every night one will have homework to do, and a pretty extensive amount to be able to kind of keep up. The fact that one would have to go to every class. You miss one class is the equivalent of a week's worth of regular classes during a semester. There's not a lot of margin for error. Now, some students do well with that. In other words, you give them, say, here's the line, and that's actually quite motivating. He's talked about motivations earlier. Here's the line that you have to go to every class. You have to do every assignment, or it will get behind you. There's no way to really easily recover from a whole. And I do find many students respond to that. That is, they find that helpful. And I will speak that I don't paint a complete rosy picture here. It can be grueling because it is in 3 weeks, and we're covering 15 weeks of regular semester work. So that means every day is a lot going on, and every evening there's going to be some homework. And so then by the end of the 3 weeks, I'm tired and the students are tired. But the great thing about this is what I hear from students, is they actually walk away from the class saying, I learned a lot. They really feel it's very tangible. It's I don't know how I'm having trouble finding the word to describe it, but they feel accomplished. I'm always reminded what an intimate thing it is to be a teacher, that you are engaged with someone else's mind, and it's very humbling and for me to remind myself of that, and I'm in awe of that, of the responsibility that comes with that. And so it does bear out in these short-term programs, as you suggest. There's a lot of responsibility on me. If they're just with me for 3 weeks, I put a lot of thought into how to make that the best possible experience for the students, and it's a lot of responsibility on them. Right. But that's what I've never found students to shy away from responsibility when it's given to them. They actually rise to that very effectively. It's one of the it's so rewarding when that happens. Like you just kind of push the bar up a little bit, and suddenly someone says, "I can." It's just a great thing.